Good evening, everybody. The book I'm going to read is Into the Forest by the wonderful author Anthony Browne. There we go. One night, I was woken up by a terrible sound. What might it be? The next morning, all was quiet. Dad wasn't there. I asked Mum when he was coming back, but she didn't seem to know. He looked sad. I missed Dad. I missed him lots. The next day, Mum asked me to take a cake to Grandma, who was poorly. I love Grandma. She's gorgeous. She always tells me such fantastic stories. There are two ways to get to Grandma's house. The long way round, which takes ages, or the short way through the forest. Don't go into the forest, said Mum. Go the long way round. But that day, for the first time, I chose the quick way. I wanted to be home in case Dad came back. After a short while, I saw a boy. Do you want to buy a nice milky moo cow? He asked. No, I said. Why would I want a cow? I'll swap it for that sweet fruity cake in your basket, he said. No, it's for my poorly grandma, I said. And so I walked on. I'm poorly, I heard him saying. I'm poorly. Let me have the cake. I kept on walking. As I went further into the forest, I met a girl with golden hair. What a sweet little basket, she said. What's inside it? It's a cake for my grandma. She's poorly. I'd love a lovely cake like that, she said. I walked on. I could hear her saying, but it's a lovely little cake. I'd like one like that. Jeez. The forest was becoming darker and colder, and I saw two other children huddling by a fire. Have you seen our Dad and Mum? The boy asked. No. Have you lost them? They're cutting wood in the forest somewhere, said the girl. But I wish they'd come back. As I walked on, I could hear the dreadful sound of the girl crying. But what could I do? So I kept walking. I was getting very cold and wished that I'd brought a coat. Suddenly, I saw one. It was nice and warm. But as soon as I put it on, I began to feel really scared. I felt that something was following me. I remembered a story that Grandma used to tell me about a big bad wolf. Do you remember a story like that? I started to run, but I couldn't find the path. I ran and I ran deeper into the forest, but I was lost. Where was Grandma's house? Where was she? At last, there it was, deep in the forest. I knocked on the door and a voice called out, "Who's there?" But it didn't really sound like Grandma's voice. "It's me. I brought a cake from Mum." I pushed the door open a little. "Come in, dear," the strange voice called. I was terrified. I slowly crept into the cottage. Will it be Grandma? There in Grandma's bed was Grandma! There she is. "Oh, come here, love," she sniffed. "How are you?" "I'm all right now," I said. But then I heard a noise behind me and I turned round. Dad! It was Dad! I told them everything that had happened. We all had a hot drink and I ate 2 pieces of Mum's delicious cake. Yummy, yummy. Then we said goodbye to Grandma, who was feeling much better. When we got home, I pushed open the door. "Who's there?" a voice called. "It's only us," we said. And Mum came out smiling. Big smiles. I hope you enjoyed that. Sleep well.